Do not be careless in life. Human life is very, very precious in a sense that it gives in opportunity to uplift ourselves mentally, physically and spiritually from our present status to live life to the fullest. We have very limited time period on this beautiful planet to enjoy all that life has to offer by displaying our love for life and making progress in its every aspects. However, most of the people hinder their own growth by carelessness. Wasting time due to careless behavior or action put a serious question mark on our love for life, and it stops people to make the best of their lives. So, if you want to make your life meaningful, do not be careless in life. Carelessness in life occurs when you do not have the motivation to give enough attention and thought while taking actions in life, and it can either bring loss or spoils the chance to realize the most cherished goal of your life. A little carelessness on your part may make the whole difference between success and failure in your life. It is the careless attitude that can destroy the chance to make your life full of interesting experience, even if you have all the requisite skills and expertise at your disposal. If you think you are prone to make careless mistakes because you are either not focused or overconfident, here are a few tips which may help you to avoid carelessness in your life. Declutter your mind. Carelessness occurs when the mind is entangled with other things. You cannot give your full attention to the task at present moment unless your mind is free from other thoughts. The mind tends to drift in the past or the future, and you have to train it to stay focused at present moment to avoid the chance of being careless. Although the emotions, such as anger, worry, frustration and grudge from the past or the future is natural, but it does not play any significant role in the present moment and keeps you away from paying your full attention to the present situations. So declutter your mind, and be focused while you do things no matter it is small one or big one to avoid being careless in life. Avoid hurry. Hurry is never a good thing, and that is when carelessness happens. Some people are careless in their lives because they always remain in a hurry to get things done without dedicating their full attention on what they are doing. They always remain under chronic time pressure to complete the task on an urgent basis as if the earth is going to fall down. The act of practicing patience and waiting for things in line is not in their nature. If you always remain in a hurry to get things done, you may make yourself vulnerable for carelessness, and that in turn make you experience tension, anxiety, frustration, guilt, and of the same later on. So it is essential to avoid hurry while doing things. By slowing down a notch, the world will not come to halt if you practice patience and focus on the task at hand to avoid repercussions of doing things in haste. So if you want to keep on counting your achievements in life by doing things appropriately with a complete focus, then do not be careless in life. Give due importance to everything. Giving due importance to everything, whether it is small or big, is essential to avoid carelessness. You understand the importance of big things. That is why you remain careful to them. But it is the attitude towards small things that decides the level of achievement in your life. Often most of the people tend to take small things lightly, and that form a habit of carelessness in them even for the bigger task as well, and that made their lives full of regrets. So to make your life free from carelessness and an enriching experience, it is important to give importance to everything, whether big or small, and dedicate your full attention towards them. Stay in the present moment. Life always unfolds itself in the present moment, and staying in the present moment is living life to its full potential and in reality. If you tend to ruminate over the past and stressed out about the future, you will not be able to stay in the present moment and handle the situations effectively, and that in turn make you be careless. In life, on the other hand, staying in the present moment help you to pay full attention to present situation and figure out ways to handle them most appropriately. So learn to live in the present moment and do not let your mind drift away to the future or the past to avoid carelessness in life. Hence, life is too short for taking any risk by tossing it here and there due to carelessness. You are born to make your life great by being careful. You should always keep in mind that you only live once, and there are people who love to see your progress in life. There are opportunities all around you waiting to get noticed, but you cannot make use of opportunities by being careless in life. If you used to be careless in life, this is the right time to improve yourself, otherwise you would not evolve as a careful human being. Do not let your attitude of being careless sets the tone of your life that you regret it later. Make a conscious effort to be careful, so that you can make your life worthwhile to live.